Hey there everyone, this is Vembrand and welcome to a new chapter of Valiant Heart. Right now we're deep in the trenches in Germany after the British attacked a German encampment. I see it, Walt, but I don't know how to get up there yet. I need a projectile of some sort. Oh. Thank you, Walt. Alright, so we got a projectile to bring those down. Thank you, Walt. Good boy. Alright, let's claim that cross. Crucifix. The majority of soldiers believed in God, and some were symbols of their religion. War offices had to make provision for different religions, and a variety of religious ceremonies was performed at the front by different faiths. Priests, vicars, and rabbis offered succor and compassion to soldiers. Muslim soldiers from colonies were organized into separate battalions for practical reasons, and their beliefs were also respected. Halal food was provided as well as Muslim funeral services. Look at those devastated plains. Careful, Walt. Don't run over there yet. Okay. Come here, Walt. Where are you going? There we go. I don't like going too long without petting you, Walt. Okay, we got something dangerous upstairs. Oh, jeez. That's a compass. Soldiers used compasses to gain their bearing in open countryside. They were used in conjunction with the HQ map. Orienting was the reserve of soldiers and non-commissioned officers who issued soldiers with directions. Oof. I did not tell him to go down. Yeah, there doesn't. I wanted to know if there was something downstairs, but there doesn't look to be. Really? Yeah. Okay, then let's try to go down. Oh, jeez. Made it. Pretzel and sausages. Stand, Walt. Oh no. What happened, Walt? Come on. Minutes earlier, from the other side of the front.
The British troops continued their attack on Neuve-Chapelle. Their next objective, take back Port Arthur.
Sir. Yes, sir. Come on, boys, let's go.
Where were the Muslim troops? At least I think. Let's go, guys. I don't remember how to crouch. Go. I feel like I already missed a collectible. Oh, I was pressing the wrong button. Honestly, I want to know if I missed something over there, because trinkets are super easy to miss. I might get shot as a result. No, there's nothing. Alright. Yeah, I'm forced to go. 1, 2. Okay. You guys are starting to run way too early. And there you go. Let's go. Thank you. French coins. All troops were paid in their country of origin's currency and paid compensation in the local currency. The British earned 1 shilling a day, around 3.21 GPD, so 5.42 USD nowadays in currency. The standard king's shilling and 12 francs over every fortnight. These 20 francs, did I say 12? These 20 francs had a face value of 40 pounds, roughly 50 euros, 70 USD. And were used as the main currency, with the local eager to barter whatever few goods they could trade. Business always prevailed, so locals near a combat zone would agree on payment in foreign currencies as well. And from here I can see that the next item will be a cookery, so I have to keep an eye open for that. Wait, what did you say? So, 2. That's 4. I'm coming, man. Don't worry. Hill. And the other one is also a 2. What the? There you go, man. Go. Nothing valuable seems to have fallen down here. And I just need to find a cookery. Ah, there it is. The cookery knife. The cookery knife was used by the Gurkhas, the British unit comprised of colonial Indian troops. Sorry, so Indian. This Nepalese weapon was standard issue and became a symbol of the Empire forces. Its heavy, thick curved blade was designed for striking as well as cutting. Yeah, those are pretty badass knives. Quickly. What the? I couldn't control the cannon. What happened? If that's the case, I'll need to do basically a pot shot. Yeah. It's always fair to speak in images. Let me help you, Walt. Thank God you apparently had sustained no wounds.
Merci, mon ami. Du Ragnar. Carl Louis von Dorf. Yeah, comme this.
So now they're gonna go get Carl, I guess?
Amidst the never-ending attacks and counterattacks, Freddy and Emil hunted the
What the? Sorry about that.
Baron and his regiment in Ypres.
Neuve-Chapelle. Ypres, Belgium. Okay, I'm him. Anything in the bag? Doesn't look like it.
On April 22nd, 1915, chlorine gas was used for the first time by the Germans.
But we got some facts to go through first. The Battle of Ypres. Ypres was a key strategic town in Belgium, especially for the British. It was a gateway to the north and thus to Britain. Canadian troops were deployed in the front line, and they proved their endurance and dependability in combat for the Allies. 6,000 Canadian lives were lost in the Battle of April 1915. The first gas attack. April 22nd, 1915, at Ypres came the first gas attack in history. 5,730 cylinders of chlorine were opened by the German in the favorable winds. Chlorine gas caused burns to the eyes, skin, and lungs, even through the clothes and rubber boots. The effects were devastating. The only defense found by the Canadians was to cover their nose with a urine-soaked handkerchief. Damn. Zeppelin bombardment. Zeppelins were invented in the 1900 by the German Count von Zeppelin. But the first long-distance flight didn't take place until 1908. Zeppelins were much slower than the aircraft of the period and were first used in the reconnaissance. They could also fly a higher altitude. From 1915, they were used to bomb the civilians in London and Paris. Oh, jeez, we got all the coughing in the background. The dogs of war. It was estimated that by 1918, the Germans had employed 30,000 dogs, while the Allies employed 20,000. The dogs were recruited from the dog pound and the police force, while many families also enlisted their pets. Dogs had a number of roles as sentry scouts in postal liaison and equipment transport, in locating casualties and explosives, and as mascots. The main breed deployed were German Shepherd, Dobermans, Pinschers, and Bouviers. Alright, let's get out of here. I'm tired of the coughing. Can do it, Walt, even though that I'm pretty sure you would still get poisoned by it.
Go, go, go!
Oh, God damn it, new diaries. Well, at least there's no more coughing. At last, I can't wait to get fighting. It'll be some it'll ease some of the pain inside. God damn it. Let me go right there. March 10, 1915. On the march to Belgium, where this damn regiment is stationed, I'm not alone, at least. I met a funny old French farmer guy, Emile. Doesn't say much, but I understood right. But if I understood right, his son-in-law is German. How crazy is that? Not a day goes by that I don't dream of you. Okay. 1914. Emile's there, right in front of me, sprawling on the ground. Why did this regiment have to come up against mine? Hope he pulls through. He's a one tough cookie. I must find out what POW camp he's been taking to. 1915. At last I found Emile. Just moments before the shells start flying, I hope he managed to dodge the bombs. The letters he showed me filled my heart with joy. Mary is well, and Victor is growing up. That's all that matters. That's not what I wanted to do, darn it. I feel like did I read those? I don't think so. A letter gave me that letter. I read this one. 1914 September. Today the German invaded Saint Michel. Fortunately, the troops spared the farm. I took shelter in the cellar with Victor. Now what's going to happen? I don't know. We got more stuff to deal with. Wait a second. Alright. I mean, if I go all the way up. Oh yeah, true. I forgot I could climb stuff. A dog tag. Canadian dog tag. Canadian identification tag. At the start of the war, Canadian identification tag were formed by large aluminum discs, which was because they were an emergency issued and had a unique shape. They were soon replaced by the standard British tags. As were those all the British Empire forces. Come down, boy. Can I not just jump down there? Doesn't look like it. But
What? Does he?
okay, so I guess I need to bring Walt up here. I go up with Walt. I'm gonna pet him because I haven't. Oh, I can't pet him yet. Thank you, Walt. What am I dealing with here? Okay, first things first.
What?
There is a mask on the ground. Very dirty mask. Urine-soaked cloth. The only defense against a gas attack before masks were introduced was to cover the nose with a urine-soaked handkerchief. Urine react with chlorine directly in the handkerchief and to form a less noxious product, limiting the effects. It was not the most hygienic solution, but it was always better than having a lung full of hydrochloric acid. Yeah. You can say that again. Come on, Walt. I know, Walt. We'll take care of that quickly. Now, please bring it up for me, boy. Alright. No, I thought it would follow me a little bit farther. And with this, I should be able to. Alright, now. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Almost there. First, Walt, tell me what this does. Uh-huh. Well, I need you to take care of that. Don't breathe in that chlorine.
Yeah. Come on, man. Emil, let's go.
Where the hell did Walt go? Nope. I'm willing to bet that there's something over here.
What? Let's see.
Walt, dig that up, please. Knew it. Letter from a Canadian soldier. 21st April 1915. Dear parents, we are in Belgium, a truly flat land that reminds me of our Winnipeg plains. The big difference is that it's so damp here, which makes the cold even colder. The guys and I are going to make you proud of us. The Canadians will be the big heroes of this war. I'll write again soon, Stephen. Yeah, I'm gonna continue past 20 minutes because last time when I started playing again, I had to redo the first part of the game of the level completely. So I'm just gonna complete the level. Okay, I thought you wanted to talk to me for some reason. Oh, we got a Zeppelin coming. Run, guys. Oh, those are not exploding for some reason. Nice. Gas canister deployment strategy. Gas canister deployment strategies were simple, but they did depend on the weather, especially on winds. Gas use required a constant downwind towards the enemy line to avoid the gas returning to its sender. Any battle plans were therefore dependent on the weather forecast. What's wrong, boy? I thought there was a mount for you to
Emil, hurry up.
No. What does it do?
What?
I can't grab onto that for now. Well. And I got a cap. Belgian shako. Belgian army. The Belgian army's distinctive shako resembled a top hat with a rim replaced by a visor. The shako was replaced by the Yser cap, a soft cap with a flat that could be pulled down over the ears. The cap was called the Yser because German soldiers massed behind the river Yser to hold off the German advance. I see. Alright. Get in there. God, you're cute.
What? I didn't. Help me, Emil. What?
I'm coming, my friend. It's okay. Hopefully I can use that bone. I'm here, man. Oh.
Thank you, my friend. You in? Don't worry.
Thank you, my friend. And here's the last collectible, so I'll be done with this area. Pocket watch. Time was an important factor in soldiers' lives, and military strategy for attacks and rolling barrages were based on tight chronological synchronicity. Pocket watches were the only way to tell time. Oh shit. Oh, quickly! Oh, there's a girl. Get over here.
Her name was Anna, a Belgian student living in Paris. She was hard on the trail of her missing father. For once, fate smiled on them. They were all going in the same direction. But while approaching Vimy, a German squadron spotted them.
Nice. Alright, we're gonna stop things here. I'm already 6 minutes over time. Fortunately, it wasn't there wasn't too much left to do, but yeah, we got the third person in our party. All we're missing is finding Carl again. But, well, if he ever joins our squadron, that is. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next chapter of Valiant Hearts: The Great War.